Hi, my name is Andi. Welcome back. I'm really happy that you're here. Today I am bringing you a few intros. Yes, intros, not intro, intros to a couple of challenges that I am doing this year. These are not anything organized. These are not like a group collab. These are just things that I want to do for myself this year. I might have some friends joining me. I did talk about it with a couple of my other YouTube friends. And so we might be doing this. Also, if something like this appeals to you, by all means, join us. I'm just doing it because I need to use my stuff. That's why. So I'm calling this my blush challenge and my highlighter challenge. I originally saw another creator doing the blush challenge, and I thought it was such a great idea and something that I really wanted to do. Her channel is Kaimi Inc. I think I'm pronouncing this right. It's Kaimi. And so I think it's Kaimi Inc. She is French, I believe. I could be wrong about all of this. So Kaimi, if you're watching this, let me know if I'm pronouncing your name right, and if you are in fact in France. Just from her accent, which I love, by the way. I love her accent. I think she's French. Maybe. I could be wrong, but I think she's French. So anyway, I saw her doing her Pan That Face palette last year, and then she tacked her blush challenge on at the end, and I said, oh my gosh, that is such a great idea. I have a ton of blush. For me, you may not think I do, but for me, I do. So this is what I have to do. I have my blushes in my panning notebook. I printed them out because I'm not writing all of that. That's silly. But there are a few pages. I have that taped in there. And then I have my highlighters. I have a few pages of highlighters. And I have to use each blush and each highlighter 20 times. Now the blushes I have less of than highlighters. The blushes might go a little faster because you can wear more than one blush at a time. You can wear a cream blush layered underneath a powder blush with a blush lighter on top of it. So you can wear 3 blushes in one look if you are so inclined to do. You can also use blushes as eyeshadows. Same with highlighters. Although I will usually do a cream highlighter underneath my foundation and a powder highlighter on top of my foundation. So you could potentially use 2 highlighters in one look. If you use it as an inner corner, it's still a use. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to get creative because I do have more highlighters than blushes. Not only am I using my single blushes, my potted blushes, the ones that are in packaging, I'm also using my single blushes and highlighters that I have in Z palettes. I only have 2 blushes. I believe I only have 2 blushes, and they're little. They're like deluxe samples that I depotted from their packaging and put them in a Z palette. But my highlighters, I have several in a Z palette. This includes all of the blushes and the highlighters that I have in face palettes. So all pans of blush, all pans of highlighter. And it also includes my cream blushes and my cream highlighters. So that's going to be something. This is going to take me way past the end of the year, into next year. I have 96 or 97 pans of highlighter. I don't think that I can use 97 pans of highlighter 20 times each in 1 year. I don't think that's going to happen. So this is going to be something ongoing. But another reason that I'm doing this is because during my collection and declutter, there are a lot of blushes that I kept that I had not used or that I have rarely used. And I want to know if I like them, because if I don't like them, then I can declutter them without any feelings about that. If I just declutter them after not using them and don't know if I like them or not, then I feel kind of like that's just a waste of money. How do I know if I like it or not? To declutter just to declutter because I haven't used it. I need to use it. I need to see if I like it. So those updates are only going to be quarterly. I'm only going to update those quarterly. So every 3 months, I will give you an update. I just think that it will be more kind of exciting. I will have more usage quarterly. So every 3 months, you'll see them 4 times a year. The other challenge that I have that I'm putting upon myself will also be updated quarterly. And it is my No Pan Left Behind challenge. I have to use every pan in my collection once, at least once. One of the reasons why I'm doing this is, again, when I did my collection declutter, there are palettes I've never used, and I want to know if I like them. I was not going to declutter them without using them and knowing if I like them or not. I need to dig in there. I need to find out. So I need to use every pan in my palettes at least once. And I will probably concentrate on like a certain number of palettes per month to use. And then if I get those done, then I'll bring another one in. But again, I will update you quarterly on that because I think it's a better update, more exciting to see how much progress I've made rather than monthly. I got this idea from watching Erin Taylor last year do this project, and I just thought it looked fun. It looked like a challenge, and I want to challenge myself. And in doing her No Pan Left Behind, when she was doing panning projects, and there was a reason to bring in a palette, she would bring it in for No Pan Left Behind. Or like I know in Decade Panning, she brought in like 3 ColourPop 9 pans to use No Pan Left Behind. Since the year has started and I have been doing other projects, if I have a prompt where I can bring in an eyeshadow palette, I do bring it in No Pan Left Behind with this in mind, knowing that I was going to be doing this. So that's fun. I will have a link to Kaimi and Erin in the description box below. You can go check them out if you want to watch some panning content. Again, the eyeshadow palette thing, it's going to roll over. It's going to roll over into next year. There's no way I can use every pan in my collection in 1 year. And nor do I really want to. These are very leisurely. These are going to be very chill projects or challenges. I'm not going to get all crazy about it. I'm not going to be like, oh, I have to use these. And this is very chill. This is only for myself, but I am going to update you on them. But it's just kind of for me to use my stuff. So let me know, you guys. Let me know what you think about what I'm doing. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I really appreciate you being here. And until our next adventure, everyone have a great day, and we'll see you later.